Good evening, sir. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good
Good
evening.
evening, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening,
Yeah,
ma'am.
good evening, Madhu.
Ma'am, there is power issue, so I couldn't on the video and even networks. There is some disturbances. Can I keep it off my video?
Yeah, okay, okay.
Someone's tone is different, quite bothered and very, very mellow.
Evening, ma'am.
Good evening. So everyone, please try to open the YouTube link and leave a message in the YouTube comment place. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening, Father.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah.
Good evening, Father.
Good evening.
Father.
One sec.
Good evening.
My headphone is not functioning. One sec. Give me one sec. What are you supposed to
evening,
do? Am I
Father.
audible?
Yes, Father.
Yes, Father.
Father.
What are you supposed to do as you enter the platform? If you want me to say every day, repeat that, even the advanced learners, active learners, is if that's not happening with this batch, at least I will simply exit from the class, okay? Because you are making me to repeat it every day. What are you supposed to do as you enter the platform?
Mute.
Mute and the camera
Smile.
should be on.
Is it mute and
Camera should be on
that's all?
and smile.
That's all. At least admin should be able to say. What is it? You type it in the comment. Until then, I will not be starting. Okay. It's like you are not beginners.
The YouTube need to post the comment also. Like, share and comment.
So everyone, please try to mute your audio and switch on your video during our session. It is a platform rule. Please, everyone should follow the rule. Gino Manoj, Gino, can you hear me? Gino, Gino, Gino Manoj.
Yes, I'm here.
Gino, it's our platform rule. Please mute your audio and switch on your video during our session. Dr. Kasif. The Kasif, Dr. Kasif. Dr. Kasif, can you hear me? Hello? Dr. Kasif.
Sorry.
Hello, Juliana. Good evening, Juliana.
Yeah, hello. Good evening. This is
Oh,
Dorcas. Yeah, I don't know. My sister changed the name.
okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, this is Dorcas. Dorcas.
Ah, Dorcas. Okay, okay. Dorcas, please switch on your video. Okay, now okay, okay.
Okay. Have you seen me?
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. I want to change the name.
Okay. Good evening, Father. Father. Minimum.
Yes, sir. 20 members are there and nobody put the like button or nothing there in the YouTube.
So everyone, please open the YouTube link and leave a message in the YouTube space. So please hurry up.
Okay.
Because we need to do it in the beginning. That's why father is asking always.
Yes, chat rate is just even 10 now. It is minimum 30. And next session onwards, unless there are 30 people, I will not enter the session, okay? Minimum. Because all are selfish. You don't want to share the link. I told you I can't even broadcast. So if there aren't at least minimum 30 people, I don't want to waste my time. And all those who are deserving people, I will personally handle with them, okay? Because things are being taken for granted. And I have to repeat it every day, right? This is a common rule, okay? Don't blame me afterwards. Because if you don't want to do anything for the platform, for the mission or the goal of the platform, I don't think there is any meaning in wasting time, right? And somebody is not unmuting the video, I have put them in waiting room more than 10 times, then admins are admitting them again. Yeah, you know the rules of the platform. Yes. So if that doesn't happen, this could be the last session in common session, and I'll be feeling only those people really struggling. Okay, I know personally I will handle them. Yes. All right. Okay, let's begin with a minute silent prayer. Yes. All right. Okay, let's begin with a minute silent prayer. Okay, good evening and welcome back to EduSkills OET Made Easy. Our mission is to make you fall in love with OET. If you're watching this on YouTube, kindly consider subscribing channel. Give us a thumbs up if you like our mission and share to your contacts so that we reach out to maximum number of OET aspirants, especially those who are financially and emotionally struggling to crack OET. Give me one sec. Today we'll be dealing with mock text explanation, reading part C, hearing loss. We'll be trying a new method. And this could be the last session, and those who have contributed to ebook, please contact me, give me a message as well, or anyone who is registered member, we will deal with you. If the same attitude is going on, this will be the last live session from me for this group. Okay. Because nobody, all are beings. Am I audible?
Yeah, further
Yes.
participants, Omol Banin and Dr. Masuma, please mute your audio and switch on your video during our further session. Amol Banin and Dr. Masuma, please try to switch on your video.
Good evening, Father.
Good evening. There are hardly, other than admins, there are hardly 12 people even in live as well as in Zoom. I don't think we need to spend so much time for those people. And half of them don't even respond to the instructions. Okay. Reading skills. First one is cardiovascular benefits of, sorry. One sec. Okay. The text is hearing loss. Okay. So
Yes,
maybe the
sir.
story structure is this. First paragraph, they will give you a problem. Then what is the impact of it? For example, a problem is given. How does it impact society or people? Then the mechanism, how it works. Fourth paragraph will be speaking evidence. Once they say this is the problem, they have to prove it. So they will give evidence. Then the risk factors will be assessed. Then the sixth paragraph, solutions. And last conclusion will be a warning given or a suggestion given what should be done regarding this issue. Okay. Okay. This could be like problem. What is the problem in this reading? But the problem is personal music players are increasing hear loss risk. Due to the heavy use of personal music players, there is a increasing hearing loss risk. And second paragraph speaks about the impact. Hear loss affects many people and costs society heavily. What is the impact? What is the result? Okay, effect of hearing loss that affects numerous people and costs heavily on the society. People are spending a lot of money on it. Mechanism, noise damages cochlear hair cells. Then the evidence, research shows increasing hearing loss among young users. And the risk, devices can produce dangerous sound levels. Then the solution, education, regulation, and safer listening practices. Conclusion, prevent hearing loss before it becomes permanent. Now, what is the structure of this storyline? First, as I said, problem. Then second paragraph speaks about evidence. Third paragraph speaks about the mechanism. Fourth paragraph, research findings, that is proof. Then risk analysis, fifth paragraph. Sixth paragraph, prevention. Seventh paragraph, policy recommendation. Okay. And the introduction, the problem gives, the introductory paragraph gives the problem. Then evidence of the scale of the problem. How does it affect, or how many are using it, or how does it affect the society is discussed. Then scientific explanation is given. Okay, research evidence, risk analysis. Then prevention and public health solutions, conclusion, call to action. That's not very important, just to give you an idea. Now here, in this particular paragraph, the new problem, why should we care this problem? Why should we care this problem? That's a new problem. Why should we care? How damage happens? I'm putting the same thing in question format, okay? Evidence of harm or damage. Why devices are dangerous? And what can be done? This is what I call the first stage of first method, foreseeing. You have to ask questions to the problem. So now the new problem, what is the new problem we have to identify, which will be given in the introductory paragraph? Why we should care or write about it or discuss about it? What is the importance? Why should we discuss? How damage happens? They said it damages and you have hear loss. How does it happen? And what is the evidence? Do you have any proof? Why devices are dangerous? Personal music players are dangerous. What can be done? In the future, what can be done? Then last conclusion, final message. So the first paragraph, hearing loss is no longer just an industrial issue. Means hearing loss is a general issue affecting the general public. Second paragraph says hearing loss affects millions and costs billions. Second paragraph says, why should we care? Why we should discuss? Why should we take it seriously? Because hearing loss affects millions of people and costs billions of dollars. Then how damage happens? Loud sounds permanently destroy cochlear hair cells in the ear. And evidence of the harm, research shows increasing ear loss among young people. And why devices are dangerous? Personal music players can produce harmful noise levels. There is no restriction on noise levels. What can be done regarding this issue, this problem, new problem? Education, regulation, and safe listening habits can help. And conclusion, final message, hearing loss is a serious but preventable condition. It's a very serious condition, but it can be prevented. Okay, so the introductory paragraph says the problem, personal music players are increasing heavy loss. Okay, yeah. Now let's read this one. One sec. Okay. Am I audible?
Yes, Father.
Yes, Father.
Okay. Now just read this. This is not from this hearing loss, okay? Yesterday I promised them I'll make a similar paragraph. I created a paragraph with a similar structure. Let's try to understand this. Then we'll go to the first paragraph. Can somebody read it?
Yes, sir.
Most of us have.
From question. The writer
Okay, Father.
suggests that I will read the
That-
question. The writer suggests that the risks associated with COVID-19. What are the hedging words?
Writer suggests
Suggest
risk
Suggest.
risk and COVID-19.
COVID-19.
Okay. Option A.
Have
become better managed through public health measures over time. You have to read like this, either the whole question stem, or you have to read COVID-19 have become better managed through public health measures over time. COVID-19 have increased due to the emergence of Nipah virus outbreaks. COVID-19 were limited during the early stage of the pandemic. COVID-19 are something most people have directly experienced. Okay, there are all the strategies, majority of the strategies or principles types of questions are covered here. But as regards the passage or the content structure, there's little bit of difficulty as regards the competence. It's cool. So just read. We are going to add dynamics to teach you what are the paragraph structure and how to find the answer. Just read. Yes, Ranjini.
Okay, Father. Most of us have experienced hearing about infectious disease outbreaks through new reports, social media, or conversations with the family and friends. If you have ever wondered whether emerging infectious disease still pose a threat to public health, the answer is yes. In the past, COVID-19 represented one of the greatest global health challenges, causing widespread illness and mortality before effective prevention and control measures were established. There are now vaccines, treatment protocols, surveillance systems, and public health guidelines that have significantly improved the management of COVID-19. The emergence of Nipah virus outbreak has, however, raised new concerns among public health experts, and recent research suggests there may reason for continued vigilance. Thank you.
Okay. Now, just try to find out the structure is this. You have to find the structure. There is a old problem. There is something called regulation or a solution for it. Then there is a new problem and research concern. What is the concern with the new problem? Could you just write down the answer, read yourself, and find out what is the old problem? There is one old problem and one new problem given here. Maybe regulation you can write as solution for your understanding. Okay. Can you find out the old problem? Or I will take one more. Okay. Old problem. Then what was the solution? New problem. What is the concern? What is the old problem?
It's a COVID-19.
In the past, COVID-19.
In the past.
Yeah, in the past, first it is a old problem. Then solution. What was the solution?
Vaccine. There are now
Treatment
vaccine.
protocols, surveillance
Prevention and control
system,
measures.
and public
Vaccine
health
treatment.
guidelines.
Vaccine treatment protocol surveillance system.
Yeah, so it is solved, right? It's not an issue now because we have vaccines, treatment protocols, surveillance systems, and public health guidelines that have significantly improved the management of COVID-19.
Yes,
What is the new problem?
The
Nipah virus
outbreak.
Nipah virus.
Outbreak.
outbreak.
Emergence of Nipah virus outbreaks. Okay. Okay, what is the concern?
New person.
Continue.
Among public health
On
expert,
public health.
health expert and research, recent research.
Yeah, continued vigilance means we need to be very careful. Why? So this is known as the last sentence is known as the thesis statement. Now, when you say we should be we should have we should have continued vigilance, or we should be careful. Questions will come. Why? Why are you taking it so serious? It's not around us. We have no problem. Now you see what you have to note is this in the past. In the past. Sorry. In the past.
Widespread illness.
Then you have, see, now. What happened in the past and now. Now again repeated. Where is it? The management, the bunch of new synonyms among and recent. So there is a contrast in it. Earlier what happened, now what's happening. So what will be the focus of this article?
Timeline for
COVID-19 or NIFA?
NIFA.
Yeah, so in the when you, there is one instrument with some disturbance, please mute it, okay? Yeah, thank you. Not someone else. There's continuous disturbance from one instrument. Is it from mine? No. All mute. Hello. Don't respond. I'm just checking my. Don't respond now. I'm just checking my issue if there is. No, some instrument from your side is disturbing continuously. Interact, no problem. We'll find out. If somebody finds it out, cool, tell me. Did you understand? One particular system is disturbing. Yeah, it's cool. So there are two concepts in the introductory paragraph. One is COVID-19, another one is Nipah virus. Okay. So the problem is COVID-19 pandemic, old problem, solution, vaccination and public health measures. Contrast signal is there. Where is it? However, okay, contrast signal. Then you have new things, new, recent, now, all those expressions, new. This is what we have to see in the introductory paragraphs. What is the focus? So last paragraph after this, along with this, however could be put in the beginning of the sentence as well, no issue. However, the emergence of Nipah virus outbreaks has raised new concerns. So this portion is called the thesis statement, means concern or the focus of the article. New problem, Nipah virus, research concern, need for continued vigilance. Okay, this is the structure. Now, do not focus on in the introductory paragraph. Okay, I'm not speaking about other paragraphs. Only introductory paragraph, first paragraph of every text. Do not focus on first sentence. There is no topic sentence in the first paragraph, introductory paragraph, because it's not a paragraph. It's an introduction to the article. Okay, do not focus on the statistics. Even if they give a lot of numbers, I said when you skim the text, numbers are important, but in the introductory paragraph, do not focus on numbers or statistics or examples. They are not the important things. Find the structure. Old problem here, then regulation, then new problem, then research concern. Yeah. Now you have to find out structure here. What is the old problem? Can somebody read this? Just write down these columns. Old problem, solution, contrast signal, new problem. This is the text, okay? This is the text, first paragraph, introductory paragraph of sleep loss. Can somebody read?
Brother, I can read.
Yeah.
Most of us have experienced walking past someone and being able to hear every sound coming from their headphones. If you have ever wondered whether this could be damaging their hearing, the answer is yes. In the past, noise-induced hearing loss typically affected industrial workers due to prolonged exposure to excessive level of noise with limited or non-existent protective equipment. There are now strict limits on occupational noise exposure, and many medical legal claims have been filed as a result of regulation. Till here, or should I finish, Father?
And finish.
The ubiquitous use of personal music players has, however, radically increased our recreational noise exposure, and research suggests there may be some cause for concern.
Okay. Can you tell me what is the old problem here?
In the past, Father,
In the
Hearing loss.
noise-induced hearing.
Pardon?
Noise-induced
Noise-induced hearing.
Yeah. Noise.
induced hearing loss.
Noise-induced hearing loss typically affected industrial
Affecting
workers.
industrial workers.
due to prolonged
Industrial,
exposure
yeah.
to
So that
excessive
is
level.
noise, industrial noise-induced
Old problem.
Hearing loss.
hearing loss. Industrial noise-induced hearing loss due to industries.
Yes.
So what was the solution?
They did the regulation, Father. Strict regulation, strict
Yeah.
limits.
Here you see in the past and now.
No.
Okay. Now what are the solutions?
Strict limits
Strict
on
limits,
occupational exposure and
okay.
medical legal claims.
Strict limits, strict limits. No, it's a many medical legal claims. This regulation. So that is handled, the solution. Contrast signal, however. If you find it difficult to read this way, you can start with the however. No meaning will not change. However, the ubiquitous use of personal music players has, however, radically increased our recreational noise exposure, and research suggests there may be some cause for concern. Okay. So, contrast signal, however. And new problem.
It's
Radical
almost
Personal
music
players. Yeah.
Yes,
Earlier it was
personal music
industrial
players.
noise. Now noise from personal
Personal music players.
players. Yeah. And research concern. Research suggests this may be a cause of for concern. Maybe a cause for concern. That's what we are going to deal with this in this paragraph. So this is important. This is called the thesis statement. Last portion. So we don't require the examples here. Most of us have experienced all those things. But for you, they will be giving some options from here. Distractors. Okay. So, sorry, coming to. So you see, original paragraph and the new paragraph, what we prepared one. Common experience, hearing, headphones, given in the beginning, common experience. Everybody had the common experience of listening to someone's headphones. New paragraph, common experience, hearing about outbreaks of COVID or any pandemic. Introduce the concern. Hearing damage is the concern in the hearing law passage, but in the passage about pandemic, concern is infectious disease threat. Historical problem, the old problem, industrial hearing loss or hearing loss due to industrial noise. Historical problem here was COVID-19 pandemic in the past. Regulation or improvement, here it is improvement, here vaccine surveillance treatment protocols. However, new problem, personal music players, new problem, NIFA outbreaks. Okay, I'm comparing two paragraphs. Research concern. So many paragraphs will have the same structure. So coming to the question, let's see. First question, the writer suggests that the risk from exposure to excessive industrial noise. What is the hedging word here?
Suggest.
Suggest.
Risk.
Risk.
There is.
Industry.
Industrial
But
noise.
the most important word is industrial noise.
Industrial noise.
The question, that is a concept. They are speaking about industrial noise. Okay, not about personal players. They are not speaking about personal music players. In the first question, they are speaking about industrial noise. Now have become better regulated over time. Have increased with the spread of new media devices. What has increased? Industrial noise. Can industrial noise increase with the spread of new media devices? Means all through your phones and your music players, can you be disturbed by industrial noise?
No.
No.
So it's absurd. Were limited or non-existent in the past, are something most people have experienced. Industrial noise is singular or plural?
Singular.
Singular.
So can you say industrial noise where?
This is plural word, right?
No.
Can you say industrial noise are?
No. Sir.
No.
So we cannot say. That's what I said. Out of the 7 principles of elimination, if there are grammatical errors, you can immediately eliminate them. Okay? You cannot say industrial noise were limited. You have to say industrial noise was limited. Correct. Or industrial noise is something most people have experienced. You cannot say industrial noise are something most people have experienced. You cannot say I were singing, I were attending the session. You have to say I was attending the session. You cannot say I are attending today's session. You have to say I am attending today's session. Yes. That one instrument is creating some problem. I don't know which one. Can somebody identify that instrument? Since I'm sharing, I can't find it. Are there some spammers here? Just try putting on all the systems, then we'll put it off one by one. All on the audios. All of you switch on the audios. Listen to me. Switch on the audios. Okay. All of you, please switch on the audios. Do you get me what I am saying? All of you,
Hello,
please.
sir.
Those are in the Zoom classroom.
Yes.
Please switch on the audios. Everyone. Varsha, please mute. Only those who say, those who I'm instructing, please mute. Others don't mute. Ranjini, why do you mute when I have not given instruction? You are not taking my instructions at all. How can I? They are disturbing this way, I cannot do anything. It's continuously irritating and disturbing. That will be there disturbing everybody in the platform, even in the recordings.
Hello, sir. Can I ask a question, please?
No questions, please. I am just exiting because this won't go. No one is taking my instructions. Yeah. All those who have registered members and those who like who have contributed for ebook and all that, please contact me. Okay, I will personally. And those who are really deserving candidates, I know them, and just message me. We will click, because only active members are here. They are not even taking my instructions. So we are ending the session here.
Father, please could you repeat what you said?